Okay.
Let's
Ready?
get this party
With your fancy
started.
little opener thing.
No, are you
less noisy than I
kidding?
thought it was gonna be.
I thought this was going to be a pop.
Oh.
All right.
It was like opening a Sprite.
After you. Oh. Today on
thank you.
this
Oh.
episode of Someone Hang Out With Us, we are drinking apple cider mimosas
Yes.
with this baby bottle Prosecco.
Oh!
And it fits perfectly
Okay.
in 2 glasses.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers. Yay. All right.
Oh, it's pretty good. It's very tasty. Okay.
It is. It's great.
All right.
So, Michelle, I was so excited to see you today because we have a revised, we have a revision in our history of being friends.
A revision?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It didn't just happen in high school. We were friends before high school.
Did you remember something? What do you...
No, but I went through, me and Becca were going through our old yearbooks, and...
Did I write in your yearbook?
Not that. I was like the biggest bitch.
No.
But this has nothing to do with you. And I would like write stuff like on people's pictures.
Oh, like post the end of the year?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone did that.
But I wrote like devil horns on this girl I didn't like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But I wrote like stars next to all my best friends.
Oh my god, me too! I used to
And
that too!
smiley faces next to all my acquaintances. And
okay.
you were a smiley face.
I got a smiley face as an acquaintance.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's good to know,
That
right?
is good.
So-
wait, what year is that?
I think it was 5th or 6th grade.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, yeah, we wouldn't have obviously known each other before then.
Yeah.
Because we went to different elementary schools.
Yeah.
But, wow.
I
So we
know.
met somehow. What?
Are you excited?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, I'm so
Were we in the
excited.
same classes in 5th grade?
No, there's no way. Wait, okay. Well, this is not gonna like make any sense to anyone.
No.
Do you remember who you had or like what pod you were in?
I was in, I think, 5F.
No, then definitely not.
Or was it 5G? I don't know, but I was at the end of the building, and I had Mr. Kerrigan.
No, I was in A.
Oh, yeah, we were definitely
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
No. Okay. I don't know how maybe like gym or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But oh my god, I was just so pleased.
It's been so many years. So what is that? Like 2005?
Mm-hmm.
So that's like 12 years ago.
Ah!
Does that
we're
make you
so
feel?
old.
Oh my god.
That's over a decade.
I know. 2005 was over a decade ago.
Oh my god.
It feels like, it was just 2005. It just happened. Like,
Yeah.
that's recent news. No.
Oh, I hate
That's like-
it. Hate it.
Like,
hate it.
yeah.
Well, I'm glad I got that out of the way.
Yeah.
Everyone, welcome to this podcast.
Yes, welcome.
Episode number
4.
We gotta think about it.
I like that we do that. We should just do that from now on. That was
Okay,
nice. I
episode
think.
number 4.
4.
Like, you know, on Jimmy Fallon when the Roots are like, episode 395.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
we
need
should
a
just get a band.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I was running this morning, struggling through my run.
Oh, I
It was
didn't
a
do
hard
it.
run. I like never stop in the middle of my runs because I'm like, I'll just run less.
Yeah.
I had to stop and walk like repeatedly. I don't know what happened to me this
the
morning.
Humanity, what I
But,
do
like,
every time I run.
I was going up a hill and I was at the point where I was taking steps that were so little that I was like, I might as well be walking. Like, what am I doing? But I was running and I was thinking like, I was listening to a podcast as I was running like live studio audience and everything. I was like, what would it be like if one day we had a live studio audience? And like, how funny would it be if we brought like 10 people in here and sat them like back, like on your pool table and like on a chair?
I think
I'd
people
have like a
it.
mini live studio audience. I think it would be so funny.
I think it would be fun. It would be like one of those shows where there's like they're recording, but they literally have all 10 employees in the room with them at the same time. You know what I mean? Like watch the recording of the show, and then you just hear the like 2
Oh, yeah, like on the radio. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or
I
like
just do it.
Good Mythical Morning. That's what I watch.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, we should. Okay, so if you want to be a part of our live studio audience, you can go to...
You can email us.
You can email us.
At someonehangoutwithus@gmail.com.
And just put how many tickets you're requesting.
We'll figure it out.
We don't allow parties over 4.
We charge 20% gratuity for that.
Yeah. And we will serve alcohol if you're of age. I think that's a good catch. Because my mom and I, when we went to Match Game that one time, we were like, it's not fair. All the celebrities are drinking and we're not.
Yeah. I also didn't realize they drink on that.
Yeah.
Is that televised? Like, is their cup of alcohol televised, or is it like secret?
It's not secret, but it's not out in the open. So like they have these, they have like their name in front of them, and then on either side there's like a little decoration. So they have 1 cup of water on one side and 1 cup of whatever they want on the other side. So they're like hidden. Mm-hmm. But I mean, you watch them like take a sip and whatever.
Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense. They used to smoke on, like, the old one. They used to just have a cigarette in their hands. Yeah, and they'd just be like, I think.
I mean, I'm not hiding anything. If you are watching this, like, honestly, let's take another drink.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I hope people, like, are drinking with us, even if it's just, like, I don't know.
I have a feeling,
juice.
And this is because, I started listening to podcasts. I felt a little bit like Shailene Woodley, we already talked about this, I think. No?
What?
Well, I feel a little bit like her because she's like, oh, I don't have a TV, but she's on TV.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah, we did talk about this.
I decided, okay, I need to just listen to some podcasts. I think people do it while they're traveling, mostly. Like commuting.
They listen to it while they're traveling, yeah.
So they can't enjoy a beverage with this.
Yeah, that's true, actually. I listen to podcasts when I'm showering and getting ready, when I'm eating sometimes, and sometimes when I'm running. So I guess, yeah, like I'm on the move. I probably wouldn't sit down and listen to it like I would watch a TV show.
I wonder if we should be having extra bevies for the people who are listening. You know what I mean? Like, because they can't enjoy one, so shouldn't we enjoy
in their honor,
multiple for them?
Maybe.
That's something to explore.
It is. For every view we get. We have every listen we get. That'd be a lot.
Imagine.
It wouldn't be that much, but it'd be a lot. It'd be too much for one person.
Speaking of views, since we're like a little vain, we'd love to see you drop some comments.
We love the comments.
And subscribe to our podcast.
You know who's really good about comments?
Who?
Kaylin.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Kaylin.
She's pretty good. Yeah. So, I mean, most are in person. But it counts.
It counts. But if you want to say it in person, also say it on the page. Because then everyone can see it. It's not just us, you know?
Yeah. I was just going to say something that would make no sense about hiding behind your computer, but we want you to hide behind your computer.
Keep hiding.
And if you have anything mean to say it, but passive-aggressively.
Like subtweet us. Just so we don't get, like, uncomfortable about it. If you want to be mean in a nice way.
But only to, like, if you're... if some people...
If you have a problem with me, talk to my mom.
Right. Yeah. If you have a problem with me, keep it to yourself until it bottles up and eventually comes out.
Explode at Haley.
And then I'll be like, okay, yes, let's deal with this all at once because... It's better than...
Just air it all out.
Yeah. One time...
All the grievances.
One time's enough, honestly. Okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Hopefully we don't get, like, trolls. I don't know. We're not at that point yet, you know?
No, but we should be. And it's up to you
We should have trolls by now.
The people who are listening, if you're not sharing this with your friends and family, and mostly your friends, and your coworkers, come on. What's the matter with you? We're fun. And I listen to some podcasts of famous people, and their podcasts are boring.
Less fun.
And I listen to ours, and it's like, wow, those girls should be my friends. And I'm me, and Michelle is my friend, so I'm like living my wildest fantasy.
Your dreams. Oh, God. I got a text from Haley today saying, I'm our biggest fan.
Well, I am, because I listened.
It is fun. I thought I would hate listening to it.
Yeah, and I actually
This is probably vain of us to say, but
well. Whatever. Well, I did listen on 1.5 times speed.
I imagine it would be, like, really energizing.
Yeah, it was kind of... Oh, I want to know what it would sound like if we tried to speak at 1.5 times speed and then listen to it at an additional 1.5 times speed.
So,
So
like
this is
3
what it would
times
be
speed.
like. This is like how we were talking. I'd be like, you know what I did today, Michelle? I went to the store and I bought some pineapple and then I blah, 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 blah. And that's what it sounded like.
Like you're on caffeine, just like really.
Yeah. And then when we talked really fast, it would be like you'd be like, I don't even know. You'd be like, Haley, what are you doing today?
I like already talked too fast to begin with. That putting it on 1.5 speed is like too much.
It helped me. I mean, I was glad I did it because I already had spent 50 minutes recording the podcast, so I figured I know everything that's happening anyway.
You devoted
Why do
your
I need
time
to listen to all 46 minutes or whatever?
Mm-hmm. How many minutes is that then?
Oh my god, I don't
Like
know
30?
math. Are you kidding me? Well, 1.5 times.
Oh, we're not gonna do it on. It's like 30, cause half. Yeah, it's like 30.
Okay, if you know the real answer, email us. Comment.
I just want an email from someone.
Comment. Oh, and also rate us on iTunes because can we rate ourselves?
I don't know. Probably.
Okay, well, still.
I might have rated us. Oh no, I almost subscribed, but then it said it would download to my computer, and I didn't want it more on my computer.
Oh, right, because you already have enough. Yeah. I rated it 5 stars.
I'll rate it tonight.
Because you can't do 4.5.
You wanted to do 4.5.
Yeah, because I'm very critical.
There's always room for improvement.
Exactly.
Okay, should we talk about what we're doing today?
Yeah.
Okay. So today we are starting the first episode of a little theme we're going to have going. They'll be scattered. We don't know if we're going to do them in order or like whatever.
We don't know when, and we will do them by request.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
I know. We need more audience engagement.
We do. We need more engagement from you all. Hide behind your computers, but do it like actively. So we're starting this little series called Please Don't Judge Me. And in each episode that we do that has this theme, we're going to talk about things, we're going to admit things that might be a little, how would you, I wouldn't say embarrassing necessarily. I would say personal.
Yeah.
Personal
like,
or...
If I were you, I would be judging us.
Maybe. But we're going to bare our souls for you.
And if you're the same way, and this is the same thing with our like irrational fears one.
Mm-hmm.
If you're
that one could have been.
If you're the same way, oh yeah, it could have been. Well, anyway, if you're the same way, like if you relate to any of these things that we're going to talk about, you should let us know because sometimes I read over my own lists and it's really depressing, and I feel alone in this world, and yeah, only your comments can make it better.
Power in numbers, everyone.
Yes! Exactly.
It's good to let each other know that we're not alone. So, today's episode is going to be things that make us cry. So,
the only thing on my list is everything.
Everything. There's a lot of things we found. Together, we have 26 things that make us cry.
Yeah.
We may go through all of them.
No, we
If
will
we have
go
time, we
through
probably
all of
will.
them. We have plenty.
We have time.
Listen, I am not... Like, I think that all our time should be dedicated to this because it's emotional. Mm-hmm. We'll connect with people. And, third reason.
There's more reasons. I think people will appreciate it. I hope you appreciate it. I hope that you also cry. Maybe we'll cry.
Yeah, and drink.
We don't know where this is going to end up.
This is turning sad, like really depressing.
I'm already sad. Some of them are good crying, though, I think.
Yeah.
So I think maybe 2 of mine are like, you know when you cry because you're like, this is so beautiful, I just
That's
need
on my
to cry.
list.
Those are, Okay, so should we start? Do you want to start?
Yeah. My first one is any TV show or movie where someone else cries, aka This Is Us, where oh my god, when I watch This Is Us, I literally have to take my makeup off before because it is a damn mess. And my mom will be like, "Are you kidding?" Okay, my mom cries too, but not to the extent that I.
But is it like secret crying? Is it like
no? It's like
kind of crying. Where you're like,
And then I make comments like, no.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, my God.
I'm like, that's Jack.
I have to watch This Is Us with you. That's so, you actually like speak to the screen?
No, not to the screen. I watch
Or,
with
like,
my
out
mom,
of-
so I speak to her.
Okay.
You know what I
okay,
mean?
I understand. I imagine you like staring at the screen
But
being
it's
like,
like,
no.
It's in anguish still.
It's in anguish.
Like, if I was alone, I don't think I would speak to the screen.
Okay.
But I would feel the same emotions, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I'd be like, oh my God, like, they went back to 2008. That's so brilliant. Like, not even, oh, that's so sad, like, this thing happened. Like, that was so smart and amazing. The writers are so good.
That made me think of a new one, actually.
Oh, really?
When you said that.
What is it?
And I think it's because, like, we're into, like, film and TV and whatever, that you say that, like, things like, it's so smart, the writers are so good, will make you cry. Sometimes when I go to see shows, when like everyone's applauding at the end, I'll start crying because I'm so proud of everyone.
Oh, I've been there. And I don't even really like theater that
It has
much.
to be really, really good. Like, it has to be an amazing show with an amazing cast, and like really they have to have done awesome, like new, groundbreaking work. But like, I will stand up and be like, I'm just so happy for you.
No, but
that
when
you
they-
just did this,
In
you know?
any show, when they come out for bows and they are like, you can feel how genuinely happy they are. And not all casts are like
Oh
this.
no. Sometimes
you're
I'm like, okay.
There's no way that smile's real.
Yeah.
But when you can like feel it, it's like, I think I cried during Waitress because it was like Sarah Bareilles Ellis.
I cried at the end of Natasha and Pierre because I was like, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
They're so good. Like,
Oh man.
I'm their careers. Like, I'm so happy for them. like, come on.
No,
It's fine. I'm sure they would appreciate that I cried for that.
Do you think it's like a maternal instinct?
I think it's maybe partially that, and also that I like know what they probably went through to get there, or that I know like how rare it can be to see like really truly awesome theater.
Yeah.
So it's like they get to be a part of that, and I'm so proud and happy for them.
That's really sweet.
You know?
That's very sweet. I just want to tell you, Michelle, I never cried at the end of any of your shows.
That's okay.
But I'm still proud of you.
I didn't either.
Oh, shoot. Calling School of Theater out. Ooh.
I wasn't in that great of shows. So.
Anyway.
Oh, well.
No, I relate. And just like a little like, I don't know how to say this, like a little, you know, like a little branch off my first one.
Yes. Uh-huh.
I cried during the movie Trainwreck.
Okay. What part?
I don't remember.
I've only seen it like twice.
If there's any emotional scene, first of all, I didn't think it was that great. Like, it was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
But it wasn't like, oh man, this should be
man.
the best movie I've ever seen. I don't know. Oh man.
Oh man. That's how I feel at the end of good movies.
Oh man. But I think there was like an emotional moment, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna cry now. And it wasn't like, oh, I relate. I guess maybe my body related to it, but I like if my brain was in control of all my emotions, like if my mind was in control of all my emotions, I would not be crying at most of the stuff that makes me cry.
Because you can like rationalize it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
But
what
it's
I
not
mean?
how it works.
No. Like sometimes I'll just be like talking to someone and be crying.
Yeah. And it's like, I don't know why I'm crying.
It's like I didn't mean to. It's just like if I get nervous for something, I'm not nervous. My body's just nervous.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
You have like a instinctual reaction to it.
Right.
It just happens.
Even
like
if
you
I'm,
can't
like,
stop it with your
Cool
thoughts.
as a cucumber.
Yeah.
Weird, right? How about you?
True.
Share one.
Puppies was my first one.
Well, because
We just adopted
recent.
a dog, so it was really recent, and we've never adopted a dog like this, like in this way. And I didn't go. So the dog I have now, we have Sandy, who's like 12 years old, or 11 maybe, and then we have Darla, who's brand new. She was born in like June, so we got her in September. Or was it October?
September.
It was September. It was like it was like September 30th.
Yeah.
So we've only had her for a little bit, and we usually go to this shelter in New York and like look at the dogs and then adopt one from there. Mm-hmm. But this time, so my mom really wanted a small dog, and she knew that if we go to that shelter, it's probably a lot of big dogs. Like, we don't know what dogs will be there. So she wanted to kind of like have a little bit more of a say over what kind of dog she adopted. So we started looking online, and we found this amazing rescue company that brings dogs from Alabama from kill shelters. They go rescue them from kill shelters and then bring them to Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, all these places. So we went to Pennsylvania to pick Darla up, and the way they do it is they bring a truck of dogs, like all these dogs, and they trek them up from Alabama, and we meet in a PetSmart parking lot, and everyone's there, like more than 20 people, just like families, babies, couples, everyone is there waiting for their puppies. And the way they did it is they brought a puppy out of the truck one at a time and held it up. And we're like, they said the puppy's name, and then the family who adopted that puppy, because you adopted them online, comes forward, takes their puppy, signs the papers, and like lives happily ever after.
It's so beautiful.
It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. There's pictures.
There's
on
a
Facebook.
home video.
If you look up, there's a home video, and on their Facebook page, it's called Crossing Paths Rescue. There's a really horribly embarrassing picture of me crying, like hard sobbing. I'm crying. Good. And it was like they pulled out the first dog, and I was like, and then they pulled out Darla, and she was like 18th, like she was far in, and we're just weeping and weeping, and they pull out Darla, and we went up to get her, and me and my younger sister Juliana are just like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. Like freaking out.
Well, that's fair. This is fair.
It was fair. It was like a fair crying, but my dad is like, what's happening? And then I went back, and did he show you the video?
Yeah.
I like started tearing up watching the video.
I guess because you lived it. I watched that video and I was like, oh, that's really sweet and cute and aw. But I wasn't like,
it was like emotionally intensive.
Yeah.
It like, you can't, it doesn't get better than people just pulling puppy after puppy after puppy out of a truck and giving them to people. Like,
too bad it's not.
There's nothing better on this planet. Well, I mean, you're only paying for the transport and their vaccines and stuff. You're not, like, giving anyone money. Because it's a nonprofit.
Yeah.
So you're really just paying for the cost that it requires to make
No, but
this
I
puppy.
mean, like, too bad it's not, like, free.
Oh, it's not like puppies!
Entertainment, and they're like, puppies.
Yeah, that's true. You have to, like, have a background check and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, Michelle, that's really sweet.
But, yeah.
But that's a real one.
It's a real one. She's still, like, sometimes I look at her and I'm just like, ugh.
I want to get more confessional than that.
More confessional?
Sometimes I cry.
like okay.
When I read greeting cards.
No, you don't. If there's like a really sincere letter in a greeting card, but usually I don't read the greeting cards.
Well, if it's like from a grandma, I will cry. And they don't, like, my grandparents like don't write anything extra. Mm-hmm. But I'll still be like, oh, like a little, I'll well up a little. Okay. You know?
Okay.
So I'm like, that's really sweet. Yeah, I don't know. That's a little strange.
Especially when there's no letter in it. Mm-hmm. Like there's no note.
I know.
Sometimes I just, like, the really heartfelt ones have such a long pre-written message in them that I'm like, thanks.
I just want to say, if you write greeting cards, you've done your job well by making me cry.
Okay. Everyone who writes greeting cards, nice work.
Especially shoebox ones, those funny ones.
Oh, the shoebox ones are good. Those are good. They're funny.
They don't really make me cry.
I love a funny greeting card.
Oh yeah.
Any day. Before a heartfelt one, I always love the funny ones.
Ones when you, like, give them to your grandparents. I always give my Nona and Nono one that's like a childhood cartoon. Mm-hmm. Like it has Snoopy on it.
Yeah.
Or it has like Garfield. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. So how about you? You got a deeper one?
A deeper one?
Or like a more confessional
okay, so I'll go out of
type?
Order. Some of them are like really just, I know they're relatable, so they're not really. Oh, well, I guess this is sort of relatable, but anytime like an older couple, like beyond retirement age, talks about how much they love each other, I lose it. I lose it. There's like so many videos and like StoryCorps. I also included StoryCorps on here because everything on StoryCorps makes me cry. And there's a lot of those of like older couples talking about how they met and like their journey and how much they love each other.
Aww.
Oh my God, I can't. I cannot.
That's sweet. Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. My next one is those University of Phoenix commercials about the woman in technology. Have you ever seen them?
I don't think so.
Everyone pause. Google University of Phoenix commercial.
I'll have to watch
woman
I've probably
in
seen
technology. And it's so, I was hysterical.
Really?
Oh my God. It's so beautiful. I don't even want to spoil it for anyone.
Okay, don't spoil it. I'll watch it after this. I maybe have seen it because I watch enough TV that I've probably seen it.
You've probably seen
it. But I have never had an emotional reaction to it, so I'll have to like truly watch it.
You would love it.
Okay.
Honestly, I was like gonna put it on my Facebook page. Be like, guys, look at this. I don't know why it wasn't one of those like clickbaity articles on Facebook already.
Right, like the ones where the extra commercial.
Yeah, where like you'll
it's like
love this
the gum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the couple is like they're all their whatever. It's cute. I get it. I included Pixar movies, and then I was gonna go into the specifics, and then I realized too many movies make me cry that I can't.
Yeah.
And that it would be a long list. But specifically animated movies, I don't know why. Maybe they can like the faces, maybe because it's an artist rendering it it like has more of an emotional effect on me. I don't know. But animated movies get me like nothing else.
That's really bizarre because
like more than real people movies.
It's strange. Like that should not be how it works because when you look in a mirror, you're not looking at an animated character.
No, I know.
So wouldn't you relate more?
Right.
Huh.
I don't know.
Are there any psychoanalysts out there that can come on our podcast?
Yeah, can you talk about this?
And just like analyze Michelle.
Yeah. Oh, that would be crazy.
I know.
We should do that.
Yeah.
We should have someone come on and analyze us.
But like
some
who?
Real things would be said, I think.
Yeah. Maybe not.
Maybe not. We would have to do it and then like post-production.
Right. God.
To make sure it was all okay. But yeah, Pixar movies, Up, WALL-E.
I never
Inside
saw
Out.
Up.
Oh my God.
But that's why I've never seen it.
The first 5 minutes.
Everyone's like, you're just gonna be crying the whole time.
Oh, but no, it's so good. It's so good.
Well, I'll watch it if someone watches it with me.
I'll watch it with you.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I don't like to watch movies alone.
Me either.
Aw, Michelle.
Aww.
Okay, my next one, besides that touching moment, is
I'm already crying.
Well, I made a new. I'm gonna skip this one because we talked about it. The end of anything. Like when I go to the beach for the last time in the summer, I'm like, I'm never gonna be back here. Like I'll literally cry on the way home, or like when I used to have to leave to go back to school, I would cry, and not just because I was like miserable, but because it was like the end of something.
Yes. Okay.
You know?
So like landmarks get you.
Yeah, even like the end of Christmas, but like on the mess.
It's sad
because I'm like it's a whole another year.
Yeah.
You know.
And we're just feel like gross at the end of Christmas. I'm like, that's it, and now just we move on.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like devastated and empty.
October to December, the only months that should exist. And they should just be 70 degrees.
No, I love when it's cold on Christmas.
Okay, that's it.
I love when it's cold.
But what, like, who cares about the other months? Well, your birthday. My birthday's in December,
I don't know.
I don't care.
No, I guess there's not too much. The summer. You could not live without the summer.
Yeah, but
so don't give me that.
Wouldn't it be fun if the summer was, like, all in during the months when you have the most fun? Like, during all the holiday season? You don't think? You like it spread out?
Because I associate the holiday season with nice cold weather and, like baked goods. you know?
Yeah, but
and I don't want that in the
goods
summer.
any time of year.
Well, yeah, but in the summer I want like watermelon and like pickles.
Okay. I eat pickles year round.
I do too. But like they're really just the best.
I understand. You want the crunchy,
I want the
cold.
crunch. Yeah,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, I understand.
Okay.
You're right.
Anyway.
What's your next one?
Really well made slideshows.
No.
Like, or videos. I see, like, the end of things doesn't really get me because I have a hard time processing,
that is the
like,
end.
major events. I, like, the first time of something or the last time of something. I, like, don't, I can't, like, emotionally connect to that. Mm-hmm. So what really will get me is when someone makes a slideshow about it being the end of something. That I'll get emotional because it'll be like all the pictures and like videos and memories and stuff. Especially if it's made well and there's good music behind it. Sometimes the music will just get me, and then I teary-eyed.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have to be involved in the event?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I thought that was really weird until...
No, I just like am peering in at like someone's like end of year banquet and I'm watching their videos. No. Because actually I feel nothing if I'm not associated with the event. I'm like, I'm glad you had so much fun. Like I feel nothing.
FOMO, anger, jealousy if I was not in the event. And I watch a slideshow, I'm like... I should have been there. That's not cool. Like, even if I shouldn't have been there, I'm like,
you have nothing to do with it.
Like,
although sometimes, like at the end of a TV show, if they make a montage, I feel like I was there, and then I'll get emotional.
Oh my god.
You know?
Oh yeah, like every like Scrubs montage.
Yeah, I didn't watch Scrubs, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, yikes.
Sorry.
Well, my next one is real for everyone, I hope, and that's onions. But they make me
sob. Me too.
Okay, good.
Like I can't chop onions.
No.
Someone else has to do it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I cut like a little teeny bit of it and use like the bare minimum, and I stay far away. But
because
it's
even
so bad.
freshly chopped onions get me.
Yeah, I'll like walk into the kitchen and be like, oh god.
Or like I open an onion from the fridge and it's like.
Yeah, it's bad. Some are worse than others.
And it's like snotting. Like it's everything. You know what I mean?
That doesn't happen to me.
Oh, well, you said sobbing.
I sob. I like really can't stop the tears.
Yeah, and I usually
I don't get
can't
snotty.
see and my nose runs and like I'm like my sinuses are messed up and damn it, onions.
Damn it.
Why you gotta do that?
I know. Red onions aren't as bad, I think.
Yeah, but they're
the yellow
the
kind
worst
are bad.
kind. Because red onions are only good in salads.
Guacamole.
That is a cold dish as well.
It's true. You don't cook with them.
Right.
Yeah.
But my mom always does. Like, it's normal. And I'm like, Mom, I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
She'll be like, it's all I have. Whatever.
I have... So my next one is listening to the theme songs of shows that I used to watch as a kid. Specifically the theme song for Bear in the Big Blue House.
No! That's not real.
Not the opening theme song, but actually the goodbye theme song gets me more.
No.
And I like legitimately get emotional about it. That one, and what else? What other like? I don't know. I don't think like Blue's Clues really gets me.
No.
Winnie the Pooh gets me. The opening to the Adventures of Winnie the Pooh would get me.
What about Out of the Box?
That's
the only theme song
I was watching the theme songs
Out of the Box. Out of the Box.
What a good show. Really, we had quite a selection of good shows.
I know. Kids these days, they don't know.
Don't know what they're missing. I was saying the other day, because we were going through and watching a bunch of like opening credits to TV shows.
Because you wanted just hysterical songs.
So I watched a lot of Nick and Disney, but Bo had not, so I was showing him what he had missed all his life.
Sucks.
And so it really sucks that was the case, but I was watching the theme song to Out of the Box and remembered that I had thought they really built that structure.
Oh, for sure. That's what they wanted you to believe.
I bought into it. They got me.
And it was beautiful, and I wish I lived there.
I used to make the crafts.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I wasn't allowed.
Oh! We're still not allowed.
Too much of mess. Sometimes when I'm lying down on my side, tears just come out of my eyes.
Yeah, all the time.
Oh, okay, so that's normal.
Yeah, when I yawn.
I'm gonna move on then.
Yeah, do your next one.
When a really moody song comes on, you just like feel like
my god!
And you look out windows and stuff. And
there's like rain coming down the window.
There's rain. That's exactly painting the picture.
Oh yeah. Do you have an example?
No, but I used to listen to a lot of like Mumford and Sons and like, I don't even know honestly.
Like the very like
Daughter. Wait, no, that's one song. Wait, who sings that?
John Mayer.
No. Well, yeah, but no, like the more indie one. I don't know. I'm sorry. Follow me on Spotify, though. You can see all the phases I went through.
Oh my god, I went through so many phases.
I'm in a top 40s phase.
Oh, interesting.
I know, for the past 3 years.
I guess I get into that phase when I'm like driving a lot because I only have the radio. My car's like a little older, so I can't plug my phone in or anything.
Yeah.
So I just have the radio, and I find myself switching every 3 seconds though because Taylor Swift comes on. And I just want to jump out the front windshield. I will
never listen to a Taylor Swift song in full on the radio.
No, I change channel immediately. And I hope that, like, the people who deal with, like, radio statistics can see it and know that I change a channel every time she comes on the radio. So they stop playing her. But they
won't. Girl.
So,
okay, what's your next?
We won't even get into that. Other people crying, but you said that. Parenthood, the show.
Oh, I've heard that. I never
it's so
watched
good.
It. I mean, I've seen it, but I didn't watch it.
I watched the first couple seasons and then like got distracted and stopped because I started watching other things. But there were some episodes where I found myself like weeping. Yeah. Like you said, like the way you would talk about This Is Us, like like full on consistent tears the entire episode.
I believe that. I just couldn't watch that show because of Lauren Graham.
She's difficult sometimes.
Well, it's like she played such an iconic role.
Right. You can't like do other things after Gilmore Girls. But I specifically the story of like the family with the younger kid and they would get me a lot, I think. But yeah.
Yeah, well, I just went to go see Goodbye Christopher Robin.
How was it? Did you cry? Did you cry a lot? I think I would cry a lot.
First of all, it's like me, my mom, and Kaylin, so I'm like, okay, in this crowded movie theater, I'm like, I don't really want to be crying, you know?
That's the worst when you like really need to just weep a little bit.
With people.
Yeah.
But no, it was like it was waterworks.
Oh God. I have to see it. Yeah. Now that made me want to see it more. Like, is that sick?
No. It's a great movie.
Like, I want to just go weep about Winnie the Pooh.
And you should, because he deserves to be wept about.
Oh, he does.
But it's not about him. It's about Christopher Robin.
Yes. Like the true story of him, right?
Yeah. Well, you should Wikipedia after, honestly.
Okay. We'll look into it.
You might be disappointed, but still.
Aw, man. All right. Well, I'll still see it. I had... videos of little kids getting puppies or finding out they're getting a younger sibling or, like, reuniting with their parents. It's, like, classic. I mean, I don't know anyone that doesn't cry at that, but... You?
Yeah.
You don't cry at those? When the little kid is, like... They're like, go behind the door and there's, like, a dog, or...
No.
Or they're, like...
Military families.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
Well, yeah, like, reuniting with their parents. Like, when the dads, like, come... And they don't tell them.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they show up at, like, school assemblies and things. Come on.
Shoot. I'm gonna cry right now.
I know, it's so sad.
But not dogs. Like, I
not
love dogs. But because maybe I've never had the emotional experience of receiving a dog, I can't have that same emotion.
Okay.
Until I do.
Until you do. And then maybe it will be a flood of emotion.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
Are you going to get a dog when you
I want to
live on your own, do you think?
I want to, but I here's what I say.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a child. Mm-hmm. I won't get a dog until I can afford someone to take care of it for me. Mm-hmm. Because if I get a dog and I have to take care of it all by myself and I'm strapped for money, there's no way that's going to make me happy.
Yeah. Yeah, and, like, it's not good for the dog either. Yeah. Like, if you're working all the time and, like, no one's there to take care of it, that's not fair, you know? Yeah.
It needs to go to doggy daycare.
Mm-hmm.
Or
have a dog walker come.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair. That's totally fair. That's how it should be. You should not get a dog before you're ready to get a dog. It's like having kids.
Good. I'm glad you agree. Whose turn is it?
It's your turn.
Oh, okay. When I was a senior in high school, I cried driving down my street during the fall because I thought I would never get to see the leaves change in my neighborhood again.
Why did you think that?
I don't know.
Do you think you were just never coming back?
Not in the fall.
Oh. And so, the 4 years was just too much.
Of course. We come home for, like, Columbus Day weekend.
I know.
Oh, my God. I'm sentimental.
That's okay.
Is it?
Yeah, that's fair.
I might be, like
when you really like love something so much, having to be like, I don't know when the next time I'm gonna see this or experience this is. That's hard.
I think it's nostalgia too.
Yeah, I get nostalgic sometimes.
Oh, all the time for me.
Yeah.
Okay, next before I weep.
Before Haley starts crying. I also had videos of dogs reuniting with like other people. But we basically
lump them all in
lump
the
all
one.
together. People reuniting, people getting dogs, you know. Okay, this one's really, you're gonna make fun of me for this one.
Oh, good.
So I don't watch it anymore. I would if I could. I just don't even know if it's on TV anymore. And when it is, I am not around. So, Long Island Media.
Wait, no. Okay, I can't even laugh.
The show, Long Island Medium. I know everyone's going to be like, it's fake, mediums aren't real. I don't know. Wait, they might be real.
No, Long Island Medium's fake, and that Tyler kid is real.
He's real?
I would
think
real.
He's fake.
I don't
Because it's famous people. You can get all the information about them you want.
Yeah, but I saw all this, like, stuff about the Long Island Medium. Like, what they do, like, how they prep them.
It just seems so real.
I believe in mediums, but I don't believe in that one. What's her name? Teresa Caputo?
Maybe she's not real. And, like, I'm learning to live with that. Like, I'm learning. I've not come to terms with it yet, but I'm working on it.
By the way, I'd love to have a medium on our podcast.
Oh my God. If you know a medium, send them our way, please.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. I would freak out, though. I would, like, not be able to sleep for 2 weeks. But anyway.
It's fun. It's worth it.
It's worth it for the craft. But some episodes, she just hits things, like, right on the nose with people, and they get so emotional. And they're like, I get literal goosebumps on my arms. Like, you can see them. And I cry. Like, cry. Then they're doing a great job producing it. So
I've bought into that as well, but it's all producing.
They're doing a good job. Good job,
I believe in mediums, but not you, Teresa.
Oh, it's so sad.
I'm adding you.
It just seems so real when she's like out in public and she's like, does someone have a dad?
No, it's not just real.
It's just like
that part seems the most real to you.
It seems the most real.
When she's out in public and she's like,
yeah. And she walks up to someone and she's like, talks about things like, oh, did he have this picture or did he say this thing or call you this? It's like,
have you know? Well, there's this video of her where she's like, is it a J name? A J name? A J name?
That's bad.
A J name.
The group readings I don't think are great. Because it's like someone has a dad who died. Like someone has their grandfather called them something like sweetheart. You know, like someone has that, but like in a big group of people. But it's when she's like in a restaurant and she goes up to the cashier and is like, did this specific thing happen to you? But maybe I just bought into it too much. But it really would emotionally.
But I still like that about you.
Thanks. I'm a sucker. I will believe anything pretty much.
Yeah, I'm really gullible. Yeah. And my parents can speak to that. And that's all I'm going to leave it at for that one. My next one is, so me and my parents watched the movie Lion.
Oh, so
which
good.
obviously I was
bawling by the end.
And then after that, my dad started calling me Gadoo. And just being like, Gadoo, Gadoo. And then Monica, my sister, never seen the movie, would cry because we would like tell her sort of about the movie. And then my dad would be like, Gadoo. And she would start crying. and then I would start crying.
What? What is this?
Because
Why?
you've seen the movie, right?
I saw the movie, yeah.
So good deal.
Yes, I know. But how she didn't know, but she still started crying?
Yeah, because I think my dad was like doing a good job at making it sad.
Oh, no. So she started crying because she knew that it was sad?
Yeah.
Oh.
And she knew like, oh, that's from the movie Lion. She knew like, oh, they're brothers.
Uh-huh.
But she doesn't know anything else like about the plot.
Oh, but she started crying.
And then now
That's so
I
cute.
cry when my dad does it because I'm like, oh my god, that movie was so sad. It's like Pavlov reaction.
Yeah. Now you associate it. Yeah.
Good dude.
It was like so sad and then just like so beautiful. Oh my god, it's just amazing. Watch it if you haven't seen it. Watch it. It's so good. My next one is I cry when I'm angry.
Oh, me too. Oh,
Like
I'm
when
so
I'm
glad
mad.
you put that on.
But it's frustrating
because you don't mean to
because
be
I
crying.
don't mean to be crying and then I have no argument because I'm
too.
crying.
Yeah.
And it's like I can't be like,
or like when
I can't make my point, you know? Yeah, when I'm frustrated. Yeah. When I feel like slighted,
in the
you know?
same way.
And then I look like a fool because I'm crying and can't make my point. But I'm like, oh, no, I'm right. I know this is wrong.
Yeah.
You know?
And you don't want to, it's the same thing with the nervousness. Like, you don't want to be crying.
But it's happening and I can't stop it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, my last one. How many more do you have left?
Like 2.
Okay. My last one is like when people write a nice note to me, even if it's like a child who drew me a picture.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, oh, that's thoughtful. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, like heartfelt letters.
Yeah.
Oh my god, getting like little pictures from kids. Like
I
when they're
know,
like,
it's so nice.
it's so cute. Like think about it. Like they had to take the crayons and the paper and be like, I'm gonna write this note.
You had to do something to impact that child.
Yeah. Like that's amazing.
That's the best part about it.
Mm-hmm. Like think about the teachers or like people in your life that like you took the time to draw a picture for. You were like, this is big, and you give it to them.
Even
you know?
now, if you like write in someone's card, a long message, or like write someone a note, send it to them, or mail it to them, or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's very nice.
It is very nice. Yeah, that gets me too.
What's your next?
Last. Sometimes watching proposals, like proposal videos, but it has to be really good and like not too much. You know, it has to be like truly, really heartfelt, not just because it was a cool proposal.
Yeah,
you know,
it's like wedding videos too. It's like
they don't always get me.
If your wedding wasn't interesting, if your vows were like different, I'm not gonna cry during them. Probably
not. Yeah, I'm actually going to a wedding tomorrow.
Oh well, I hope the vows are good.
I hope the vows are good. I'm sure they will be.
I'm
very excited actually. And when Ellen brings like really inspiring kids on her show, and then their families come out and she like gives them things, and they're just so happy and excited.
I don't get sad. I mean, I don't cry anymore at that because like I know Ellen's gonna give them something.
Right, I know Ellen's gonna give them something, but it's like having a kid come out and sit by themselves on that chair and like hold their own and talk about the amazing things that they did is like they're so inspiring.
Yeah. Oh man, Ellen, you should give out less stuff so it's
less a surprise. No, I think it's good that she gives out so much stuff.
Yeah, but have some normals on your show and then don't give them anything.
Be like, you're cool, bye.
We're surprised when it's a nice moment.
Yeah. But she's Ellen at this point, you know.
Ellen.
Because they do work for it. She just gets like the best of the best, you know.
You're right.
She finds the literal best people.
You're right.
Ever. And it's like, come on my show. And they're like, of course.
How about we find some of those?
I know. Yeah, we should find some like inspiring kids.
No,
and let them talk about it.
Not be on our podcast.
No, probably not. That's true. We're like drinking. That's not right. We'll find some like cool people. Yeah. There's a fuzz floating around in the air right now.
Oh, I love it.
There we go.
All right. Well, like this fuzz, we should probably go.
Like this fuzz. What a good ending here.
I know.
That was nice.
I know. I've been really working on my segues.
Okay. Well,
thank you.
Yeah. Catch us next time. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching or listening.
Subscribe.
Comment. Tell everyone you know.
Bye.
Bye.